video or DVD that helps you understand how we know that we crush every other company in this industry. How we know it, not just that we say it. We're not just professional recruiters. We know what we know. Is there a difference in the way you feel when you know that you know? If somebody tells you 1 and 1 is not 2, how many of y'all can be convinced that's not true? You know that you know. So when you finish watching this is actually the independent research firm that conducted that $100,000 challenge, that put it out, that said, come to me if you're better than we are. I want you guys to hear the results so that you know it really happened and it was an independent person. That's Mr. Scott Baird. Let's turn it on.
Scott Baird, Chairman of Griffin Hill Consulting. We're a human organization performance company specializing in issues of market research. The Keisha-Known International Story is a rare phenomenon in the history of human enterprise. In 2002, we studied hyper-growth companies. We have analyzed all the companies listed in the E500 list for the last 20 years. We set to discover something quite remarkable. That we looked at all these companies from their inception, meaning zero revenue, through their first 5 years of revenue. No other company equals the hyper-growth of the Keisha-Known International. Because we were so intrigued by those results, we were curious how the Keisha-Known International growth would compare with both private and public companies. We took a look at the list for 2003 of the Fortune 500, the Forbes 500, and the Global Fortune 1000 list, and compared those companies with the growth of the Keisha-Known International in their first 20 years. As a result of our research, using that as our basis, we concluded that there were probably fewer than 10 companies in the history of the world that equal the hyper-growth of the Keisha-Known International. We have profound respect for the Keisha-Known International, so we were understandably honored when we were approached by the Keisha-Known International to be the arbiter of the $100,000 challenge. We had approximately 200 responses to the $100,000 challenge. Most challengers were distributors of companies that they believed in and liked very much. We invited each of those challengers to have their companies submit financial statements so that we could compare them with the Keisha-Known financial statements that had already been supplied to us, audited and certified. It's interesting to know that no company ever submitted financial statements to take the challenge. Particularly because any challenger who won the $100,000 prize would have the additional benefit of being able to claim that their revenue growth was more rapid than that of the Keisha-Known International. The Keisha-Known International Challenge was no secret. It was announced in an open meeting by the company to all distributors. It was published on the company's website. Marketing materials were widely distributed. Media and press were informed about the challenge. Thousands of DVDs were handed out by the Keisha-Known distributors to the distributors of other companies. The challenge consisted primarily of 2 points: revenue growth in the first 10 years of the company's existence, and the payout to distributors. It is safe to infer that no company accepted the challenge because they didn't believe that their revenue growth and payout would match that of the Keisha-Known in their first 10 years. As a result of our experience with the Keisha-Known International $100,000 challenge, we're left with the same conclusion that we reached after our initial research. There are probably fewer than 10 companies in the history of the world whose revenue growth rivaled that of the Keisha-Known International.